Most business owners' content doesn't fail because of low views. It actually fails because of poor misalignment with the audience. If your messaging isn't precise, you'll attract attention, sure, but not true connection that will lead to getting your clients. If you don't know me already, my name is Marco Zavala. I have generated almost 60,000 followers at this time and almost 100K followers on TikTok, gotten many millions of views along the process, and I am going to be going over how to find your ICP. So you're probably wondering, why even research your ICP? Well, if you don't research your ICP and you only make content just based off of your niche and who you are, then you're only going to be attracting surface level problems, and you will completely miss emotional depth with potential clients. And you only attract people who watch but don't even buy. That is an extreme big problem that I see a lot of business owners have, because they make content all about their niche, but then they don't even actually pull in their clientele. They get all of these people that don't even actually want to buy, that can't even afford it, that aren't even the type of people that you would want to work with. So we are going to be solving that today. First, you are going to actually want to write out your ICP description. The way that works is you would want to find the demographic, what is your clientele's primary goals, the information sourcing, so that's going to be how do they actually stay informed, where are they going to find out information, and what challenges are they even facing. The reason why you want to know the demographics is because you want to know the age, the gender, the income, location, occupation, and the level of education that they even have. I know you've probably heard before that you want to sound like you're talking to a 3-year-old when you're making content. That actually does work when it comes to awareness-based content, but if your clients are people that are in their 30s and 40s, they're probably not going to need a three-year-old level of discussion. They probably want to hear that you actually know their industry and that you're using those sophisticated words in their industry, so that then they know, okay, this might be the right person for me. You want to know also what their primary goals are. What do they value above all else? What are their primary beliefs in life? Another note is, what is their primary goal and what do they actually hope to accomplish? What is their end result that they want? Because if you find out exactly what that is, then you will be able to always connect with your audience, because they are going to see their dream result through your lens. And every time that you talk on camera, you will be emphasizing their dream result. Next is information sourcing. You want to know, how do they stay informed? Are they on YouTube? Are they on Instagram? Are they on Facebook? Figure out where is your target audience mainly on, what platform. That is the biggest crucial point, because that is a platform that you should ultimately be in. Next is challenges. What challenges do they face? What are their primary pain points, and what questions will they likely be asking? These are very, very crucial to learn their keywords, to understand what it is exactly that you will need to be putting into your messaging, especially in your hook for your video, which is the first 1 to 3 seconds of your video, in case you didn't know. You are going to want to know what questions are they likely going to be concerned about, and what are the biggest pain points they have, so that you can pull them in through their pain points and then shine the primary goals in their favor, so that then they know, okay, this person knows exactly what I want. After that, you are going to want to record a voiceover. If you can do this portion written out, then that is perfect, awesome. But you can also accomplish this through just simply recording a voiceover. The reason why this is a lot better than writing is ultimately because it is going to make things so much faster. Writing can take time. That's why just talking, just like how I'm talking to you right now, just talking through your phone will save so much more time. You won't have to fix any errors or mistakes, because usually these AI platforms will be able to clean that up and understand exactly what you mean. And you'll be able to review it again after, just to make sure that they said it perfectly. After that, you are going to send that voice note over to either Gemini, ChatGPT, whatever main AI platform you use. I specifically use Gemini for this one. I'm going to tell you why in just a bit. It is because you want to ask AI to extract the following. That is going to be the pain points, desires, doubts, the key words, and where are their common misconceptions. After that, you are actually going to want to extract the links to certain discussions that they are having as well. This is going to help you figure out what it is that they're talking about, and you'll be able to gather that information as well, so that then you can get some real world advice and not just AI. The reason why I picked Gemini is because it is just through Google, and I just want to get the information from Google. Next, you're going to move on over to analyzing the AI output. What that is you will now copy that entire description that Gemini wrote out and then send it to Google Document to get you that full-fledged out ICP description. But we are not done. Now we're going to do a little bit more and find out what it is that people are truly having problems with. Because yes, you did ask for Gemini to do the research for you, but you just want to make sure that you have everything written out. So because of that, you are going to want to use Reddit or Quora to find people's deepest discussions and see what are people constantly talking about. What are they complaining about the most? What are the biggest issues? Maybe they have experienced other people's programs before. They've experienced other coaches or other agents. Maybe there was something that was a bit too rushed throughout it. So that's why what you're going to do is you're going to extract this information. You're going to identify the reoccurring questions and topics that they're using. And an easy way to actually get to this is by downloading the Chrome extension discussions, and then you will be able to type in a common question that people will usually have in your niche, and you'll be able to find all of the community questions that people are having. This is going to make things very, very simple. Remember, you want to look for community tabs and Reddit and Quora. Once you have taken care of that, you will now move on to compiling all of the documents. Now you have it all. You have all of the information. It's just about what to do with it. You're going to take all of the information you have gathered, paste it onto that same document. Make sure this is saved in a Google Drive or wherever you have all of your information regarding your ICP and your business. And then you'll have that all right there ready to go for the next step, which is going to be highlighting the age range, the core pain points, the keywords, and the goals. These are the things that you're going to want to highlight and extract. Make sure that you memorize these the most. It's very, very important that you just have these memorized, so that way you can always make small adjustments to your content on the spot, or whenever you're writing out your content or coming up with ideas, you can keep these in mind. Now we are moving on to training ChatGPT with this information. This isn't necessarily a must, because if you're using the same platform, the same AI platform that you used before, then it wouldn't make sense to resend this information. But for me personally, I actually prefer to use Gemini or Perplexity when it comes to actually doing research that is the most up to date. But when it comes to systemizing my program and systemizing everything that I put out there, I actually like to use ChatGPT for that, just because it has the most information on me already. So if that's the case, make sure to paste it in, and then it will be able to have a good, clear understanding of your goals. The next step is to apply this information now to your scripts. What that means is whenever you have a script written out, whether you used one of my prompts and generated a script for your content, or if you just wrote it out by hand, you can paste that onto ChatGPT. And now that the AI knows your ICP, knows your keywords, knows your main goals that you need to mention and the main pain points for your target audience, it is going to be able to clearly update the script so that it has all of that already implemented in there. So now you'll be able to finally get your clear audience, clear pain points, emotional language, and clear positioning. You can stop attracting those random viewers and actually start attracting aligned buyers. Now, the final step is to actually apply this system for yourself. But if you are having any questions with this or any concerns, maybe you don't know how to script out your videos, or maybe you need a ChatGPT prompt from me to show you how to get these scripts and content written out, or possibly you want a one-on-one support with creating your full ICP. Because I have helped my other clients go from getting low views and not really understanding how content works, how to film, how to present yourself on camera, and I've been able to get them up to hundreds of thousands of views and even millions of views, increasing their chances of getting more leads and more customers for their business. So if this is something that actually interests you, then I suggest that you go down below in the description, click the link below, and make sure that you book a call with me so that we can go over your strategy and we can see how I can implement my system for your personal brand and business. So if that's something that interests you, then click the link below and I'll see you there.